Besides learning about what is important to nest site scouts, Doc and I learned about what is not important to them: entrance shape, cavity draftiness, and cavity dryness. Why don't scout bees care about these properties? I'm not sure about entrance shape and cavity shape, but I am sure that honeybee colonies benefit greatly from having homes that are tight and dry. However, the colonies that occupied nest boxes we had made drafty or damp, to test the importance of cavity tightness and dryness, showed us that honeybees can and will remedy these two shortcomings. In contrast, a colony cannot modify the volume of its nest cavity, the height of the cavity's entrance, or the direction in which the entrance faces. So it makes sense that nest site scouts take note of these factors when they inspect potential home sites, but show no signs of requiring their future home site to be perfectly tight and dry. I had rendered some of our nest boxes noticeably drafty by riddling their fronts and sides with 1/4 inch, 6 mm diameter holes spaced 3 inches, 7.6 centimeters apart. And I'd made some other nest boxes obviously wet inside by dumping into them 2 quarts, about 2 liters, of waterlogged sawdust just before I nailed them onto their trees. Moreover, I kept the sawdust in these wet boxes soggy by squirting in another quart of water whenever I checked one and found it still unoccupied. When I took down the occupied nest boxes, I discovered that every swarm that had moved into a drafty nest box had made its new home draft-free. Honeybees can caulk with propolis, a mixture of tree resins and beeswax, any cracks that could let in wind and rain, and the bees had plugged the holes I'd made in the nest box walls with blobs of this bee glue. Likewise, every swarm that had moved into one of the wet nest boxes had rendered its new home perfectly dry by removing all the soggy sawdust. Lesson learned: honeybee swarms will accept fixer-uppers, and they're willing to do repair work.